Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Home Run Token Dugout Chat. Each week we come to you with the week that was, the week ahead, and the week from around cryptocurrency. And we're going to talk this week again with our CEO and founder, Justin Robbins. Justin, thanks for joining us one more time here. We are going to talk about a really huge week. I want to jump right into this thing because we had some really, really huge things happen this week, obviously. And we're talking about the staking vault opening, some of the things around the incentives around the staking vault. We've got, it's just so much going on here. Let's jump right in with the staking vault. Justin, last week we were able to crack open that vault and we had people lined up. Like we're talking back in the old days when you're sitting there hitting refresh, waiting for Ticketmaster to drop your ticket so you could get front row. They could drop their tokens in. Justin, tell us all about the vault and how it went.
Yeah, so I think it went really well. I don't think we had too many people that couldn't get in. I mean, there's a few times you had to refresh, but I think right out of the gate, we were sitting at 187-ish% APY. I think it's gone down to about 165. And just so people know, that's based on, people entering, exiting. Plus we have kind of a list on a calendar of pre-planned drops. And again, we wanted to roll this out to you guys ahead of time. It was actually planned. If you remember the original roadmap when we started this, it was planned to be rolled out after we got properties. So we figured this would be a great way to incentivize holders, incentivize purchases, as well as help stabilize the coin, or excuse me, the token until we get properties put in there. So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, great feedback from the community. It seems like almost everybody who got into it was going for the full 90 days. You get a bonus for that first time you get in. So if you haven't staked yet, that's a great incentive to get there. And on top of that, you added a little bit of extra to the incentive list here in terms of not just those airdrops that we have planned and for helping people who got in early, but we've got some milestones where if community's getting out there and we're doing our jobs, everybody, and bringing up that price, it's just going to help the vault more. Justin, if you want to touch on that as well.
Yeah, so again, we already have pre-planned airdrops. We're not going to release those. Those are at random just because we don't want people planning, around those. And then what we've done is we rolled out this morning, basically, let's see, it's 100,000 tokens will be airdropped into the vault every time we hit a milestone. So starting at 3 cents, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 12 cents. When we get up 12 cents, that'll equal or have equaled 1 million tokens in airdrops into that vault. So people who are staked are gonna, they're gonna benefit from that tremendously. After that, I'm sure we'll probably do, another one that might be even more incentive. But yeah, if you add up what you're able to get, and don't quote me off the hand, but I think based on what we have currently, it comes up to so if you took the number of tokens you had times 0.02279, I believe was the number, that'll give you an idea of what you would get if we were to hit that full 12 cents, the full million. Not to mention, you'd be 10xing your current investment. So, and if you actually look, it's really not that many purchases to get to 12 cents. It's not at all. So.
Yeah, it's a very realistic path to get there. We got a lot of things on the, again, between marketing and PR work and our outreach and things like that. They're going to help drive it. But the community goes a long way in that as well, getting the message out there and telling them about all the good news around Home Run Token. Today, you added to that good news list, Justin. It's huge. This for me was the big one. I think this really turns us into, I'll just say it this way. This is a legitimate thing that we're now doing because we've delivered. We've sunk our claws into here. It's not our first property.
It's not like most, and I'm not trying to dog on cryptocurrency or blockchain projects, but it's not like most projects where they say, if you look at their roadmap, it's, it's a year out, 5 years out, or, whatever it may be. Like, we have already delivered well ahead of our schedule. The property, the staking contract, I'd say on some things, not everything, according to our original roadmap, we're already a year ahead. So yeah. And we've got a ton of stuff we're already negotiating right now for additional properties. So, a lot of good, but guys, we've got to get volume up. Remember, we purchase homes or properties based on that 4% tax on buys and sells. We've got to get that up there. And I mean, just give you an idea. I mean, if we were to hit, let's just say 300 million in 1 month of volume, which some tokens you've seen, some larger ones, they do that in a day. But if you look, I mean, that equals 12 million that we could buy in 1 month of properties. And then you look at all that. So 100% of the rental profits get essentially airdrop back into the staking contract. So, I mean, there's potential to make an absurd amount of money, but we've got to take that first step. And we've got to get everybody sharing every single day something about the project. We've got to get our community behind us. I know I've said this, and I know I'm coming down a little bit hard on the community, but we literally only have 3 to 5 people who consistently post. We've got 800 people in one group. We've got several hundred people in the other. We've got 7,000 followers on Twitter. I mean, if we could get 300 to 400 people posting every single day, our numbers would skyrocket. And again, this isn't just us we're talking about. You guys have an investment, even if you're staked. I mean, this is for you guys. It's not like, oh, we don't want more people in the staking pool because then that's more to split. No, you got to look at it as there's enough in the world for everybody. You've got to be positive. The glass isn't half empty. It's half full. The more you share, the more people get in the staking contract, the more money volume we have to be able to go buy houses, which puts more money back into the vault. Like it's this huge circle. I mean, I created this token not just to make the rich richer. I mean, 100% of the profits over long term go to the stakeholders. 100% of the profits. I mean, this is not a hedge fund that's going to get rich and it's only paying you a 15% return. Like, this is built for the people to help the people continue to be more profitable, not get the rich richer. Sorry, I know I'm off tangent. Steve's back there freaking give me the countdown. So sorry I went off track, but yeah, I mean, I'm just excited because this is the first property of many, but just imagine how quick we could get to, a 95 unit apartment complex. I mean, with just a month of really good, solid marketing from not only the team, but the community, which the community is the team. Like, again, guys, you got to start. We need your help on this. Like, you got to step. I'm just going to call it like it is. You got to step up your game on the social media. If you don't have social media accounts, open them. If you don't have them, use your kids. We've got to get the word out because this literally is such a huge opportunity, especially for you guys who are in on this up front. I mean, especially right now where you guys are earning it in home run rewards. Eventually, there's only so many tokens, right? Like, and that portfolio will continue to grow once we peak that thing. It's just downhill from there, and it's just a snowball effect. So anyway, I'm done. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, when you talk about, it's the first of many properties. I think the community is going to be surprised at how fast the second and third and even fourth property is coming, and it goes to speak to, as your hard work. But you look at the team and you look at the bios on the website, you look at the years of real estate experience and the wealth of knowledge and the ability to be able to be creative in how we're doing this and make sense. Again, these are real estate experts that know how to do this and how to create a profitable investment. We're going to be able to see how quickly this is going to exponentially grow. But it can be sped up, like you said, 2x, 4x, 10x by us getting out there and spreading the word. So with that said, we actually have something that's coming this week for the community as well to help give you that messaging, to give you more to go out, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog walker, tell the guy across the street. I don't know. Tell everybody you can about us. Follow us on Twitter, find us on Telegram, find us on Discord, hit us up on the website. Spread the good word, people, because this is huge. And that first property, that staking vault is open. It started like this. This is a big week to really say this is now legitimate. You are now part of a real estate investment token. It is not just an investment token. The real estate part has clicked. This is so exciting. Justin, thanks for joining us again this week. I'm just, as you can tell, I'm really excited. This was such a huge week in terms of major milestones. And I can't wait to see the community's reaction and see those buys coming in get new people and new wallets and joining us and them getting that same excitement. So everybody, thanks again for joining us this week on the Home Run Token Dugout Chat. We'll be back next week with more good news for you, and hopefully speaking to more community members that you've brought in for us to introduce us to. So thank you so much, everybody, and we will see you next week here.